Multi-cloud sucks. Hybrid cloud's better. In reality, if you haven't developed a lot of cloud maturity, trying to get to multi-cloud to start out, or if you're not too far in your cloud journey, it takes a lot of time, energy, and resources. Just sucks all that out of your organization. So that is why I am advocating to be a laser, not a light bulb. Think about this. A light bulb shines in all directions. It illuminates, but the impact or effect in one particular area is negligent. A laser, however, 10-watt laser can etch metal because it's focused. And that's what we want to be. And this really has to do with this Pareto distribution. And I really want you to understand the 80-20, 64-4. Just the general idea is that after you figured out what your strategy is or the areas that you want to focus on, there's going to be one particular area, 4% of the whole area that you could focus on, just 4% is going to produce 64% of the impacts or effects for you. And we're going to go into detail into that in 1 second. This distribution is the Pareto distribution. That's where the 80-20, 64-4 comes from. You probably have heard of the 80-20, you may not have considered the 64-4. That is a very critical number or thought to conceptualize. Now, this pattern is going to hold true across a wide variety of systems. Cloud systems are no different. If you look at the projects that you're going to do and you rank them, you'll find that about 20% of the projects provide 80% of the value or benefit that you're going to get out of them. Yeah, there are always projects that, don't provide as much value. But okay, the same pattern, this is a continuous function. The same pattern is going to hold within this top 20%. So we're going to take 20% of that, and that happens to be 4%. And if you look at the impact on that 4%, that's going to provide you 64% of the value. So this very small number of projects is going to provide a huge amount of value. That is why you want to be a laser, not a light bulb. Focus on this 4%, and it's going to change over time, especially when you're just starting cloud. That 4% probably has to do more with the automation or doing more infrastructure as code or getting rid of a legacy system and getting a software as a service or a platform as a service to replacement. That 4% is going to change over time, but finding that 4% and focusing like a laser on it first is going to have the most value and impact for you and your organization. One more thing before we summarize. Cloud security. That alone is a huge reason to go hybrid. Consider the breaches and newsworthy cloud security events. A lot of those are human error, misconfiguration, and just plain stupidity, like not applying encryption or using default passwords on something that you've exposed to the enterprise, not taking advantage of the natively available cloud configuration checking tools. I mean, these are basic things that could have been avoided or prevented. But if you're trying to take on way too much, you spread your skills and resources way too thin across too many places, you're going to run into trouble. So focus, get mature and strong in one area first before trying to expand out everywhere else. I'm not saying you can't take advantage of software as a service. If a vendor is using a different cloud to provide you a software as a service or a platform as a service, take advantage of those things and get rid of your legacy tech. But for that network boundary that you are responsible for, that is where you really need to go hybrid first, be a laser, not a light bulb, and find your 4%. And remember, that 4% changes over time. So in 4 years, that 4% might be an inclusion of multi-cloud. But until then, I'm going to stick by my original statement that multi-cloud sucks, hybrid cloud is better. Love to hear your thoughts and views in the comments and any feedback. Until next time, take care and stay safe out there.